I'm looking for price to really pretty much just sweep these lows here. And once it sweeps these lows, I'm gonna get into the play. Now, I really want to make this video to show people how you could really hold one contract. Like, I'm doing this video literally to dedicate to people who only could really play one contract, because I know it's hard to scale out or scale into plays. Price is gonna run these lows. It's gonna use this lower half of this inefficiency to run these lows right now. Inefficiency I'm talking about is this. Yeah, so it's gonna use that right now to run those lows. So I'm gonna try to get in this play with one con. Once the play starts going my way, I'll show y'all why I believe that price will start, why I'm bullish in the first place, right? Instead of riding this crazy downtrend we've been on. So all I need is a little confirmation, and then I'm gonna really hop in. And like I said, we're gonna ride it with one contract and see what it's hitting for. So let's see. We obviously watching this from the 15-second. We're gonna see how things develop. So something I'm looking for example, is I'm looking to see if bearish tools continue to hold. Right. So let's say you had like a bearish OB. If we bearish, they're gonna keep holding. You know, you got bearish value, you got them things gonna hold. You know, we got the tap here at the 50% of my POY. Cool. Perfect. So I would say if, for example, if this inefficiency don't hold, we probably bullish. I really could get in right now if we create an inefficiency right here on the bull side, but we actually didn't just now, so it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. Let me get the contract ready though, just in case, because I am gonna start looking for signs back to the upside right about now. Definitely looking for signs back to the upside right about now. If we create an efficiency to the upside, I'm gonna get in based on that. Because any time around now is kind of when I'm looking to enter this play. So if I see some green candles coming in with some acceleration, even an inefficiency, that is enough for me. Just based on where I'm at and based on what my risk reward is, I'm good with that. Like, I like this energy here so far. Yep. Pushing. Cool. So I'm getting in right now. My stop loss is if we refuse to create an inefficiency right here. So notice that I put it right there, because if this candle were to trade down right now and touch the high of this candle, then we would refuse, you know, we would not create an inefficiency. Now that we did, I want this inefficiency to remain open. I don't want price to trade back to this. I don't want price to trade back to this. So I'm gonna leave my stop loss here. Another way I could have entered is to move my stop loss down a little bit to give it room to trade into that, because it can still happen. It's just, I would prefer that it doesn't. But I'm talking about this inefficiency that we just created is the one that I want to remain open. And so here we are. I would like to see price make a nice little push now. I don't think price is going to use this inefficiency. This is the type of one I would ignore. I would ignore this. I would ignore all of this. I think price is going to make a nice move back to the upside. And we're going to look at this. When we zoom out, you're going to see that this is really just AMD, right? Manipulate. Now we're about to distribute to the upside. So hopefully y'all really could kind of see my entry strategy within that. You see we leave this open, and now I'm gonna keep my stop loss here for now, just in case price does want to kind of push down before pushing up. But I kind of anticipate a really accelerated move back to the upside, tapping into the 50% of my 1 hour POY, and then doing what we just seen here is really what I would want to see. And kind of the same thing here. Like, if I were to, let's refine this inefficiency, right? You see how I got that from the 15-second. Notice that it happened on the 15 first before it just happened on the 1 minute. So that's why you could always come down to the lower time frames, and we about to watch the same thing happen again. So this is the 1 minute version of what we were just talking about. And I want that to remain open. I don't want price to trade back to that, but I'm still giving it room to do it just in case. But once again, I don't want price to trade back to that. And I'm showing you how you could do this all with one contract. I really wish I had more size on this a little bit, but it's okay. I already made my money today. This is a play that's happening right now. It's currently 2:19 p.m. Eastern, so the market closes in like a little over an hour and a half. I'm not trying to do too much, but I do believe if we were truly bearish, price would be rejecting any time now. So we're at a point of contention for sure, but I have my reasons why I don't think price will be bearish anymore. So once again, seeing, I think we're gonna get a move over these highs next. Perfect. Yeah, we definitely bullish now. Because if we were bearish, we would have rejected right here. That red candle would have been a one. So now I already know. So I sit comfortably in this trade now for sure, because I know we're gonna run these highs, and once we clear these highs, then we got a lot more upside. So let me show you what we've got, what the play looked like heading into this. So we were making a nice move up. I caught this whole move up pretty much, and then we had this drop. All right, so you can imagine the type of like bearishness that was put into the market just with this. A lot of fear in the market put there. But if you know the true direction of price, all you're doing is looking for opportunities. So what do I mean by that? We'll zoom out to the 4. On this 4 hour, I have a target of this. The 4 hour already proved to me that it's bullish. Like there's nothing else I need to see from the 4 hour to tell me that we bullish at least into this target. Now I think we'll go higher potentially, but just as a low-hanging fruit objective, I think the 4 hour pushes into there. So the 4 hour told me the real direction of price that we should see there, up there, before we should see down here. These lows, I know we should at least come there before anything else. All I'm doing is looking for bullish setups. So, I'm using my other time frames to scan. I'm like, okay, we left the imbalance here. You want to always give price. I'm on the hourly now, by the way. You want to give price a chance to trade into. You want to give price a chance to trade into its imbalances. So right now we just traded into it. Y'all noticed the 50% touch of that to the tick. It's like, come on now, y'all know we trading the algorithm at this point. So you notice the 50% touch of that, and right around there is where I'm looking for like, okay, we're done being bearish. So the 1 minute is gonna stop respecting bearish tools such as this bearish inefficiency, this bearish RB, and then it's gonna start respecting bullish tools. So look how we created a bullish inefficiency right here. I got in on the creation of it. I'm not expecting price to touch this before it reaches buy side. It should run these highs before it touches this white box. And ultimately, you really should never come back to that white box, ideally. But that's the idea here behind this trade. So if we were bearish, we would have rejected right here where this red candle started trading down at. That would have been where we were rejected at if we were bearish. So now all of a sudden you start noticing, whoa, bearish tools that we have in price action stop working when it's time to be bullish. And so let me write this so we know this is the first target for us, low-hanging fruit objective. This first target is about 50 points away on Nasdaq right now. So even just this play that we entered on the 15-second for real could still give you a quick 50 points. You take that on the minis, that's what, 50 times 20. Come on now, do the math on it, because you got $20 per point. So do the math on it, and that's just with one contract. So if you have multiple contracts, then you could really stack those thousands. So like I said, this is a 50-point play we about to get just out of this one quick setup, and you can see on the 1 minute how that's an AMD into a POI. So we out of here now. We finna clear this yellow line, and above that, let's zoom out to the 5 minute and see what it look like. Yeah, I mean, above that, it looks clear that we should really make a nice run to the upside here. Yeah. Yep, coming out of this POI, things look good. Yeah, look how this 15-minute drop didn't leave no inefficiencies, right? Ain't no inefficiencies on this 15-minute drop. So it's just like, this was not even a believable drop in price action. It's time to make this run back to the other side here. Let's go back to 15 and watch this thing. So I'm expecting some nice quick delivery over this yellow line. And we're gonna let it play out from there.